I just think yesterday he had an emotional roller coaster getting there. He looked like he was going to have an easy afternoon, and all of a sudden he's ended up in a 17-16 thriller. And some days going back to work the next day isn't the easiest thing to do. And I also think, which is agreeing with Steve in some respects, he's had a shocking run of the balls.
Contrast that too with Graham Dott's progress in that semi-final. A mammoth achievement, beating Ronnie O'Sullivan regardless of the circumstances, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of anything or anybody now.
No, and he won 17-10. Played a lot less frames as well. That could be a big factor.
Well, I can almost agree with Peter having a hard match in this semi-final, but I can't agree with the run of the balls. He's had 4 chances a frame, most frames. He's just not turned up.
Yeah, you can always pinpoint little things. As I say, he started this match very well, won the first frame, and as Steve said, that yellow, he pots the yellow, he looks certain to make it 2-0, and he lost that frame, and he's never looked the same player since.
I think another key point is his shot time as well. He's been ultra careful in this match. OK, you've got to be careful in the World Championship final. I mean, you know, there's times when you can make a mistake and times when you can't. In the World Final you shouldn't, but you've got to give yourself a chance to play. 33 seconds a shot for Peter Ebdon is far too high.
Well, very positive there from Graham Dott. If we're suggesting Peter Ebdon suffering a lack of confidence, not so the Scotsman. He's having a wonderful time out there at the moment.
Session's turning out to be very similar to yesterday afternoon's session where he won all 8 against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Balls are in a nice position once he gets the black onto its spot at some stage. Not that it does it very often, but there's a chance here of winning the frame at one visit because he's been ultra careful.
12.
This could be okay. He's got a red to the left corner, and if in potting this red he can just cannon a red to one side, the one that's just to the left of the pink, he'll leave the pink on to the right middle pocket. It looks to be the perfect angle, just a little cannon needed. No problem.
13.
On the red, on the pink, got the cannon on the red perfectly. You always feel with these type of situations, Willie, you need the black on the spot, don't you?
I think there's a bit of value here, John, in holding the pink spot just for this one shot, so he can get rid of the only red that's causing a problem with the pink. Because if he holds a spot, he can run through the red, make the pink possible in both pockets. Pink goes on the black spot, and then he's in prime position.
Yeah, I'm not certainly straight enough though on the pink to be able to hold the spot. Not quite. If he was dead straight, well, he was dead straight.
Keep giving you the benefit of my experience, John.
The pink wasn't on the spot.
19.
My commentator's eyes going.
20.
Oh, why didn't he play for the black? Just on to the left-hand side there and get the black in.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, okay, he obviously didn't fancy the black along the top cushion. But if you're playing a run round, you've got to make certain you don't run into another ball. And from what looked a glorious opportunity to take this last frame and take an 8-2 lead into the mid-session interval, it's end of break.
Brown. Graham Dot 20.
Clever little shot that, just a container, couldn't really do anything there. I don't think this red cuts in, but Peter's come all the way down to have a look. Maybe he feels it does cut.
Well, it looks like it to me. Just watch the cue ball though, because left middle pocket could get in the way here. No, he was well clear of that. Oh, but he's finishing a bit too close to the cushion for comfort. Had to trust to a little bit of luck where the cue ball went on a thin potting angle like that. He's got the brown, but as I say, being so close to the cushion, there's not a lot he can do with the cue ball.
Brown.
If you're having a good day, you get the perfect potting angle so you can pot the brown, then cannon this red on the left of the table towards the pocket, if you're really lucky. Well, as that happened, he had the perfect angle to miss that and run round off two cushions. A little bit harder, he would have been inch perfect. You can pot the red, but still a bit to do with the cue ball.
Let's just check in to see whether the pink will pot in the middle. You may be able to play this slow enough to hold for the pink in the middle off the second kiss. Played up for blue or pink in the corner. That's just as good, but he's still not got the white under control at the minute. He's one shot away from making this an excellent chance to win the frame at this visit. One good positional shot needed.
This is a terrific chance now.
12.
It's a funny session, this, in many ways. Normally there's 8 frames to be played in a session, but there's 10 to be played this evening. And winning oh, he's missed it, has he? Oh, boy, that's careless, Graham.
13.
Dear me, just when I'm saying about the possibilities of what a great evening he could have, and he's missed a sitter. is on the right-hand jaw as we look. And he's left a red on for Peter, but it's awkward queuing. And you know, Willie, I didn't fancy him for that, because the last thing you need when things are not going well is to be left a red and queuing like that. You just get the feeling that the balls aren't running your way.
Yes, he played an aggressive shot there. He did play the cannon into the red as well, just to slow the cue ball down, and the fact that he overstunned it, let the red thin and the cannon thin. So he's slightly got away with this. And what a clever little shot that is. That's a great shot. Use the other red to slow the red down he was hitting, and just played the little stunning behind the yellow. First class, that one.
Got to be careful here. Okay, come round the back, but just oh, that's well short. That's well short. Wouldn't even reach the black.
Foul. And a miss. Graham Dot 4. Yep.
He's suffering out there, is Peter. Having the ball replaced. I think he's trying to come off 2 cushions, not 1.
Yep. Graham.
Easy enough to hit a red, but can he get it safe? That's his main priority. 37 points behind. If he leaves Graham Dot one more chance, you feel that's certain to be end of frame. It's risky this way. Oh, he's at hit and hope. Hit and hope. And he could have hoped for something better than that. He's left his red on, and the pink's available. Just has to pot the red.
One.
Peter, a little shake of the head. He's not had a good day so far in this final. Only strength of mind and resolve he's going to need. And Graham Dot couldn't have played that any better. Always we say when a ball's in the jaws of the pocket, you're never certain to control the cue ball correctly. He's played that to a fraction. Perfect on the red.
8.
And I think there is a red that will go to the right corner. He doesn't have to be playing any cannons. A bit shorter pace. The red will still pot.
13.
But he'll have a problem getting on a cover there. You see it, 50 in front, 75 remaining. He was looking for a couple of reds, couple of colours. He should have been better on this one.
Underhit again.
Okay.
So he's yet not going to win the frame at this visit at the moment unless he risks the brown. The browns could be worth the risk. The red above the pile of 4 there, that top one pots. McCulley's put a circle up there, which means he can get in that area to pot that red. And Graham is playing the aggressive shot now. Could be a frame winner, this one. And now it's almost certain to be. Has he overrun it? He just can't get position at the
18.
moment.
Anyway, with 67 points left on the table, 55 in front, it's not a bad lead. And I said earlier on this evening, the one great thing about Graham Dott, and I also said that about Peter Ebden, they're very good at protecting a lead like this. So I make Graham Dott big favourite now to take this frame. Just overhit that. And the thing you like about him is reactions, you know. He lets everybody know. Yeah, he knew if it had just stopped a foot shorter, this frame would have been in the bag now. But as I say, still a hot favourite. Well, he went for the pot and he thought, well, maybe I can knock it in, but if I don't, the cue ball will run through to the top cushion. He got a heavy contact and it took all the pace out of the cue ball. And the red that Graham Dott needs is left on.
One.
Blue puts in 61 in front with only 59 on. So it's key to pot another red at least to make sure that Peter doesn't come back to the table. But he has to avoid the cannon on the green. Shouldn't be a problem getting through the gap. I mean, it just never fails to amaze me that really that he's not played for the next red, because he knows now
6.
Peter's going to come back to the table unless he knocks this red in. He won't now though. That's an excellent pot. Excellent pot. Peter having a glance at the scoreboard. Has he had enough? Not yet. 62-point lead. Dott almost certain to go 8-2 in front.
One. Eight. Nine. 16.
This is a good chance for a snooker. Tied as possible behind the pink. And if the red stays near the blue, he could possibly get a free ball. Not now, he won't get a free ball now. Because Graham won't play at a pace to leave a possibility of a free ball. So the best that Peter can do here is just get 4 points. He's trying to take this on. There's no risk really. The fact that there's 46 in front, he can have a pop at this red.
One.
Excellent pot. So he knows now his cup of tea is going to be a lot sweeter than that gentleman's Peter Ebdon. No heroics. Peter Ebdon nods to Jan Verhaas. A very disappointing session for Peter Ebdon. A remarkable session for Graham Dott. He's taken all 4 and now leads by 8 frames to 2.